Oh man, yeah. Ever since we were doing the stream yesterday and I sneezed, it's just been bad ever since then. I woke up. I feel like a part of it is the stuffy nose, because it's cold out and I keep my window open a little because otherwise it gets super muggy in my room. So I'll keep the window open, but then I just get a sore throat because I sleep with my mouth open because my nose is clogged. So it's just I think I just have a winter cold or something. I'll be fine. It's just irritating for the time being.
See, I've had a very opposite situation to you. Before we did the show yesterday, the show yesterday was questionable because of my sudden illness. Now,
yes,
I was going about my day off. I had went to breakfast. I had went to the gym. I went to play basketball. I'm playing basketball. And all of a sudden I feel really, really sick. Not sick, but I feel really, really full. And I feel really, really heavy. So anyways, I call it a day with basketball. I come home, shower, and I'm in a ton of pain. For whatever reason, my back's killing me. You know how you get when you're sick and you're all achy?
Yeah.
So I had that. I felt extremely full. So I was like, I got to vomit. Try to vomit. Don't really vomit. I take this call. I'm on this call, and I am dying to get off the call because I have to vomit. And we're 50 minutes in. It's almost done. We're wrapping up, and I feel my glands in my mouth start to kind of go nuts. We get off the call, sprint to the bathroom, take care of it. Out the mouth, out the nose. But then after that, new man, come in, do the stream. You're welcome. You're welcome.
I haven't eaten dinner yet, man. Come on.
I have one up Jack. Well, Jack and I have both eaten dinner, but I have one up Jack.
Yeah, there you
That's
go.
nasty, man.
There you go.
So what was it, food poisoning or what?
It must have been.
Or
because I felt fine. I did the show with Jack. I was fine. Jack was the one that was sick.
I was a mess. Just made up a story because he didn't post a stream early enough. All right, Landon.
Whatever. I wish I made that up.
Stuff is scheduled. What do you mean?
Right. Well, I did. We couldn't schedule the stream yesterday because Sam over here wasn't sure if he'd be able to do it. So I get blame. It's great. Hello, Phil. Hello, Dad. My dad. I was at dinner with my dad, so we both got home in time for the stream. Perfect timing. Got this Mexican place called Casa Loca in I think Westwood. Very good. Very good. Highly recommend. They have this
What'd you get?
Well, the reason we go is because the appetizers, they have this street corn dip. I forget exactly what it is. It's street corn, and then there are a bunch of other stuff in there. It's very good, very good. And then I got pork enchiladas, which was also very good. I was very hyped, very very happy.
Very hyped.
Oh, it was phenomenal.
I get that way too. My friends, when I go out to eat with them, it's funny. One of them will always, Joe, you know Joe, Jack. Joe, he pointed out when the food comes, I always do this. I always rub my hands together, and I don't even realize I'm doing it. I see it, and I'm like, okay,
strong white. I'm so excited.
If you ever go out to eat with me, I always say, "Oh, dude, so excited."
Do you also clap when the plane lands?
No, that I don't do.
That would track.
That reminds me of a story that I cannot share on the stream, but it's neither here nor there. There is a game to talk about.
Yeah, so we got a confident viewer in the chat, Miguel, saying it will be a blowout win for the Celtics. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander not playing, so this should track if the Celtics play up to par. Celtics are also without Robert Williams, so they'll be rolling with what I can only assume to be the regular lineup. Shout out Miguel. Exactly, yes.
Yes.
So I have a feeling, or you have to have the feeling that they should want to win this one after losing to the Nuggets, and they should be able to with Shai out, but you know how the Celtics in the past like to play down to competition. And as not good as this Thunder team is, especially without Shai, they fought really hard the last time they played the Celtics. Shai and everyone else. Poku played well. Jalen Williams played well. Excuse me. Jeremiah Robinson-Earl was solid. So they have some guys who will definitely come to play. And they're one of those teams, kind of like the Magic and the Pacers, who they may be young, but they play really hard. So they're always a threat to do something if you let them get in there with them.
We saw it last season when they came in the Garden and shot the lights out and the Celtics lost. That was last season, right? That wasn't the year before. That was last year. That was when they were really bad.
So, yeah. I think so, yeah. But they almost did that earlier this season, too.
They did?
I was going to say, yeah, that's why I feel so familiar.
Celtics got their head out of their ass and came back from 15 down on the Thunder. Can't complain about that one too much. I sure would like to see him win today. And if they lose, oh boy, I'm going to be upset on the stream tomorrow. I'll be upset. You'll at least get that out of me. With SGA out, you really have no excuse losing this game. Josh Giddey's a tremendous player, but Poku's out as well for them. He fractured his leg. He's going to miss some time. He's not playing tonight. So it's another key player for them that they won't have. There really is no excuse for losing this game. You are mostly healthy. Rob will be out tonight. If you guys didn't know, they're just resting him. Nothing's wrong. He's not in pain. They're just on a management system this year, and that's what they're going to do. And presumably this would be a game where they should be able to rest him and get away with it. So you get to see your man Cornette tonight, fellas.
I'm wondering if that's part of the reason why they just decided to rest him, why he was listed out in the first place, because it is the Thunder. It is a team that you should beat, as well as, like you said, Poku's hurt. So that's one of their key rotation bigs not playing. So again, this is a team that you should beat. They're 15-21 on the season. And
Better
with
than
SGA out. What?
This is their starting lineup. Sorry, I was very confused. Giddey is the tallest player in their starting lineup. They're rolling with Josh Giddey, Lou Dort, Jalen Williams, Aaron Wiggins, Kenrich Williams at the center.
They're going to be running.
Kenrich Williams.
They're going to be running the whole night. Celtics need to be ready to play with that kind of pace. They're going to try and run him off the floor.
6'7", their starting center tonight. So very small ball.
Solid player.
Very
Small
weird.
Not a center.
Not many players. I don't think it'll be a core part of their offense, but getting Horford going on the block could be a very easy way to get some buckets tonight. With that, Miguel saying OKC got blown out by the Sixers with SGA playing. Anything can happen. No one on OKC. No one can guard Tatum and Brown. Problem is we have a habit of downplaying less competition. I agree with this. I mean, you've seen it less so this season, but I think it's just a more of, you saw it against the Nuggets. The Celtics let their poor shooting affect their defense. Against a team like the Thunder or the Magic, as we saw, they're young, hungry teams. They're gonna run. Like they're gonna run. They're gonna get out in transition. They're gonna play hard no matter what. So those are the, as weird as it sounds, the more dangerous teams, I would say, when you're letting your defense get affected, because they'll try to take advantage of it, because that's really the only way they win games is by just playing hard. So could be something to watch for against the Thunder, especially.
Yeah, Gilgeous-Alexander wasn't good in that Sixers game that he mentioned. He only had 14 points, shot poorly. Celtics do catch a break with him out, though. He did light them up last time at the Garden. I think he had 37, if I'm not mistaken.
Something
or more.
like that.
He had at least
I think he had like 41 and they still lost.
Yeah.
Or I think Tatum might have had 41 and he had like 37 or 39, something like that. He was close.
He had 37, 4 rebounds, 8 assists. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So big time game from him. Poku had 14 boards. Tatum had 27. JB had 26. Marcus 22. Good all around game. Pritchard, I think, had 10.
That was a crazy Marcus game, if I remember correctly. Actually,
yeah,
he had a double.
He always plays up against OKC.
22 points, 8 assists, 5 rebounds. Yep, good game.
Yeah, he had a pretty crazy one.
That's what it is.
We have. Go ahead, Sam. Sorry.
Did you guys see the game where he affected? Like, he got the kid to get a tech.
No.
He went back to his school, Oklahoma State, because they're there, and he was sitting courtside, and he got some kid to get a tech, and the team won, because I think they won by 1. I was gonna look into it today, and I ran out of time, but I did see the headlines all over the place. Like, no. I believe Celtics Wire has it, Celtics Blog has it. It's let me pull it up now. They started talking about it.
No, I've never heard of this before.
That is very funny.
Dummy. Yeah, let me start talking about something and not know what I'm talking
about. While you start looking at that, I think the one thing that was going wrong in that Denver game, just to compound the issues that they had, were not only were like the Celtics not hitting their threes, but Denver just wasn't missing. And I don't know how much of that is just running into a really good team on a really bad night for you, and how much of that's just Boston shots not falling. Again, like if you can't hit the threes, you got to play with some more energy. You got to play with pace. It kind of felt like the Nuggets sort of controlled the pace and flow of that game. And that was kind of, chalk it up to just facing a good team. Like, Denver has a really good chance of coming out of the West. I won't sit here and pretend.
Really? Sam?
Does Sam not agree with this?
Yeah, Sam disagreed.
What did he say, Denver?
I think Denver has a chance.
Sorry.
No, Sam gave me
they have a chance. It's just Jokic is not a player that strikes fear into my heart in a playoff.
We had a whole argument about this, Tim.
He doesn't, but like that doesn't mean that he can't like a player striking
Oh.
fear in your hearts does not mean that they can't be the people to get out of it at the end of the day.
He's been to
I
the
mean,
Western Conference Finals. He's been to the second round.
Giannis doesn't
There's a
doesn't
first
strike
time
fear
for
in the heart
everything.
of me anymore. I think there might have been a season or two that he did. There's probably other teams that he does strike fear into, but I think the Celtics defend against him well. Jokic, like I think should be because of the player he is. Like, yeah, you should fear him. The dude is a walking triple double. Like he's phenomenal. And there's not much that the Celtics could have done to stop him. Like he had a triple double pretty quickly in that game.
You can't double him. That's for sure.
Well, you definitely can. I mean, some of the passes he made, he had a couple really good reads. The connection between him and Aaron Gordon was disgusting. There was like one play where I was just absolutely like in shock. I was just like, that was an insane pass. It was the alley oop that he had to Gordon, where like Gordon threw back like a reverse.
Was that at the end of the
jam.
game?
It was towards the end of the game. It was before the random ass 40-minute stoppage, which pushed my entire night back. That was insane. I've never seen anything like that. But Birkin saying this, Jokic is great, but during the playoffs, it's not enough. I think they also haven't really been healthy.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, the last time Jokic was healthy with the rest of his team healthy, they made the Western Conference Finals. Like realistically speaking,
and that year I thought that they had a really good chance of getting out of there too. So
I don't know, man. I just doesn't do it for me. It's just like I don't think late in the game. Granted, I've seen him do it against the Celtics before, but like late in the game, are they giving them the ball and he's getting them a basket, and like you can rely on that? I don't know. Maybe. I have more confidence.
He's getting some pretty easy buckets against the Celtics. I'll put it that way.
I have more confidence in a Giannis. I have more confidence in Tatum, Luka, Curry.
I can see what you're saying in that
Lillard.
sense. Well, Lillard, yeah, if he can get that far.
Yep.
I mean, like
Jimmy
that's
Butler
the caveat
even.
with a lot of the guys that we're talking
about. Now, these
about.
are not better players per se than Jokic, but it's just different guys that can be killers in the playoffs. I don't know if he's a killer. It's kind of tough to express it. But if we want to go back real quick, I do have the story here.
Yes, please.
Even though he's just watching the game, Celtics guard Marcus Smart helped his alma mater pick up a win. Sort of. Oklahoma State beat Big 12 foe West Virginia in Stillwater, Oklahoma on Monday night, and Smart was in attendance ahead of the Celtics Tuesday night game tonight against the Thunder. With just over 7 minutes to go, West Virginia cut into a double-digit Cowboys lead. The Mountaineers were enjoying a 9-2 run thanks to 3 consecutive threes from Eric Stevenson. According to Jacob Unruh of the Oklahoman, Stevenson made a comment and an inappropriate gesture towards Smart after Stevenson hit his third three-point shot. Officials whistled Stevenson for a technical foul. Stevenson fouled out shortly after, and Oklahoma State outscored West Virginia 13-5 for the final minutes and came away with a 7-point win. So, it's a little bit of a swing that he caused there. Winning plays, even if he's not in the game.
On and off the court. Any team.
It's funny how the turntables on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good one. Good job. Good job, Tim.
Jumping back, we have Ben calling Giddy Aussie MJ. Giddy was good. Giddy turnover central. Last time the Celtics played the Thunder, threw it off the backboard and inbounds. So he helped the Celtics out.
Big part of their comeback, actually, if I remember correctly.
JT was ineffective against Denver. Did he not really show up? I just think his shot was off and he tried too hard to get in his rhythm, especially in that first quarter. That was my main gripe with JT. We had this whole argument last time on our stream. Someone came at me and said, well, how come, you criticized JB when he was bad, but not JT? And I'll say it again. I said it a million times. When JT's bad, it's usually just because he's not shooting well that night. When JB is bad, it's usually affecting the rest of the team. And I think in the case of the Nuggets game, JT's shot was off, but past that, Marcus Smart didn't play well. Malcolm Brogdon didn't play well. The Celtics as a team weren't shooting well. They weren't making their open shots. They let the Nuggets player get into a rhythm early, and that kind of carried out through the rest of the game, right? Like Aaron Gordon was getting whatever he wanted in the post in the first quarter. Jokic too, but there's only so much you can do there. Bruce Brown is making threes. Unacceptable Giddy slander. Been a big Giddy guy. I mean, Giddy's cool.
Jack was always a big Giddy guy. Before the draft, you really wanted Giddy. Yeah, that was your guy.
I really liked Giddy.
I remember that too. Yeah.
He obviously did not fall as far as I thought he would, but yes. it clearly affected the game. Jack, we did not win. Yeah, no, I'm saying obviously Jayson Tatum not shooting well is going to affect the game. I'm just saying when Jaylen Brown, I explained this on the stream, Burke, and I don't want to get back into the whole.
He
Jaylen
only
Brown,
took
Jayson
4
Tatum.
threes. That's the
Yeah.
thing,
Good on
right?
him.
Like
Good
it's
on
not
him.
like
Most were in the
kept
first
It wasn't
chucking.
his night.
He didn't
Good for him.
Exactly. Like that's actually like a step in the right direction. Granted, like you don't
Mhm.
want him to miss, go 0 for on any night, but it's not like he kept chucking to be like, you know what, I can pull this off. Like I'll find the hot streak somewhere. But I think overall, like the
And he shot
Celtics,
7 of
Yeah.
12 from the field too. Like it's not like he didn't shoot well. And that's it.
Oh boy,
if anything, I think he didn't shoot enough.
that's the
Yeah.
best.
That's
3
the
of his
big thing.
threes were in the first quarter too. So like he
I got
stopped
a
and then he
text message tuned into the beginning of this stream for a grotesque vomit description.
Oh god. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
that was an interesting start to this game. Yeah, like Landon saying, Pope Bowens and B Brown went off. They just didn't contest enough. I think they left too much leeway on the 3-point line a little bit, and then they got into a rhythm. Like they let Bowens get open a couple times, and then by the time he was in his rhythm, he was just making anything anyways. Like they just had no chance.
Yeah.
So that was that was tough. But let's see, catching up on the chat here. Last 3 MVPs are from Europe. Giannis 28, Jokic 27, Luka, who has not won an MVP yet, 23. The league is a
Is that a
very
prediction?
international game. Yeah, that's what I assumed. I think Luka has
He's
a real
the
chance
odds
to win
favorite.
MVP this year. It makes a lot of sense. No offense to Tatum, but like Luka is making a real surge for that MVP right
He
now.
is.
It's he's kind of ridiculous. He's dropped 50 in 3 of his last 7 games, I believe, including the 60-20-10 game, which was absurd. Like he's ridiculous. He is.
You get a rematch Thursday.
Yeah, very excited for that
Can't
game.
wait.
I love watching it.
Can't wait to be
I know
upset.
Sam loves it. Sam loves it. Sam loves the Mavericks.
He's gonna make some stupid 3.
King of the rat list.
Yep.
Yeah, well, he's on
He's
there.
up there.
I don't know who the king is. It might be Kyrie. Kyrie's the biggest rat.
Yeah.
Kyrie had a really cool dunk yesterday.
I didn't see.
Well, it's the equivalent of me dunking. It doesn't really happen, but it did.
Gotcha.
So it's cool.
This is something else to talk about. I know, Sam, you always complain about how Devin Booker's 70 points don't count. Spider's 71 points definitely did count. They were very important.
All right,
points.
so I actually have I did have some thoughts on this. One, I think it rules. I
cannot
like
consistently.
Donovan Mitchell. I like
Okay.
him. Okay, let me start by saying this.
There's a
But I
button
went
there.
back
Yep.
and I looked because I wanted to see how it went. Because I was asleep. I woke up today to that news. So I go on Worldwide Wob on Twitter and I see he has tweeted a series of highlights. And okay, a lot of his points at the end were like the game was over and he was just pulling up for 3 and he got free throws at the end.
Like in overtime, you mean?
Yeah, like they were up like 8 or 9 and he was just pulling. Like he ran up. He was padding at the end. However,
I mean,
to get there, he had a crazy play at the end of regulation where he missed the free throw.
Yeah.
Which one's better, his or Luka's? When they missed the free throw. So Donovan Mitchell misses the free throw, and he misses this free throw hard. It doesn't go up in the air like Luka's did, and he immediately crashes in from the free throw line.
Well,
you can't even see him if you watch the replay, and somehow puts it back in to tie the game and send it to overtime on
I will
on a
say-
crashing layup.
not to be annoying, that was absolutely a lane violation. That should not have counted. Like in no world was that a legal play.
I don't know.
Was he already
I
in the
haven't
lane
watched
before the
it.
ball even
I'll
like,
show
got
you.
close to the rim?
Yeah, you
yeah,
can pull it
I'll
up.
show you. I'll pull it up. It was not even close.
But
it was,
a lot of
it
his
was
points at
egregious.
the end were kind like the game was kind of over.
Was this it? Where was the
It must be layup.
It's got to be
this
put
one?
back layup shot, the one that's got 3 seconds left.
No. Oh yeah, sorry.
Tim's
I'm
got the
being
vision.
dumb. I'm being
Okay,
dumb.
all right,
Yes,
all
yes,
right.
yes.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Here we go. See, look at
Yep.
Is it
Yeah, you're right.
not even-
You're right.
But everyone's
Even-
all over that though. That's the thing.
Yeah, no,
like,
it was-
everyone was like all over
they
it.
can be in the lane when he releases though, but
But
like
he can't.
like look
he
at
has
this.
to wait
I
till
don't
it's the
know.
rim.
He's just-
Vooch's foot already was in the lane. Watch.
I think he
Sure.
has to wait though. The
It
shooter has to wait.
He has to. All of those guys have to wait.
They have to wait
like
for
him to
every
release.
single one of
The
them.
guy-
has to
the
Yeah,
wait.
they're in
guys-
there.
The
That's a
guys in
lane
the paint
violation right
can go
there.
as soon as he moves.
That's a lane violation on Vooch.
I agree. I'm
It's
just
not
saying
even left his
Mitchell's
hand
was
yet.
egregious. Like
I think
Mitchell's-
they can go as
Mitchell's
soon as he
been there
motions.
already.
No,
Yeah.
the ball was still in his hand.
I know. I
can't.
think when he starts motioning up, they can go in the NBA. Everywhere else, no. But in the NBA, I think that's the rule. Correct me if I'm
Regardless,
wrong. Chad, if you
great
know,
play.
correct me if I'm wrong.
Great
Crazy
play
play.
regardless.
Might have been
play.
illegal. What are you going to do?
Still
The Luka
phenomenal.
one was legal.
I'm curious though, like how many
Okay.
of his his shots were bad?
That
Like,
one, no. That
fine.
one's real.
Valid. Ridiculous shot. Yeah.
Also, look, when
Up
you're getting
5
that
here.
close, when you're that close to it, you're gonna keep
Yeah,
pulling.
you gotta go
man.
for
Oh,
it.
this
Like
is
you-
real.
Like
That one
calling it
fine.
it's not stat padding at that point. That's chasing history, man. This
Mhm.
isn't like
It's
you know,
it's the same thing.
no.
This
it's
is
not.
fine.
No, this is
Is this one fine, Sam?
This one's fine, but
Gross.
like the game's kind of over.
No,
Well, yeah, what do you
gotta
want to
bury
do?
him.
That
gotta sweep the
that
leg.
one right there is the dagger. Now, I'm
Yeah.
not saying he shouldn't be playing, but listen, Booker's was a massive stat pad.
Oh, that's because they were
Yes.
down.
The Celtics were legitimately fouled. To see this, the game's over.
Yeah,
Don't
but
care.
what I mean, they have to shoot eventually, anyways. There's 6 seconds.
Yeah.
It's all
Right now.
true.
Also, it's only 8 points. Not to be like, oh, you never know, but like you can't. No.
Okay,
you
so
gotta
one
step
of them
on the
was a
threats there.
stat pad, and even that is fine. Like
He had
Yeah.
free throws at the end. I don't know how it happened, but
They
that's
probably
they
were
fouled
fouling
him.
the
They
stop.
intentionally fouled him. Yeah.
Yeah,
that-
see, that's-
I don't think they were trying to give him points at that point, but I mean, okay, so he got like I want to say that he either scored or assisted on like 99
yeah, that was the
of
stat.
their points, which is crazy. It's insane. It's like the most since Wilt Chamberlain, which is disgusting. And then on top of that, it's the most scored in a game since Kobe Bryant got 81.
Yeah, I mean, it
way
was-
back when against the Raptors.
I like that. That was the headline on ESPN, even though Booker did it. Like everybody knows.
no,
like,
but Booker
his 71
didn't get more
wasn't
than
real.
71.
Book had
He got
70.
71.
They had
No,
70.
that's what
Oh,
I'm
he only got
saying. Book had
70.
70. That's what I'm
Mhm.
saying.
Oh,
That's what Book had it, and then he just got passed by 1 point.
with the assists,
And he
had
missed
99
free throws
points.
too. That is
Yeah.
disgusting, man. That is
Yeah, it was
unreal.
absurd.
He also only had 15 points at the freaking half.
Yeah, it's just an absurd
Insane.
performance. Yeah, how many second half points did he have? He had 42 second half points, and then in overtime he had
He had 14,
Thir-
right?
13. Yeah,
13.
ridiculous. Just on
Oh, yeah.
fire.
Oh my god.
Absurd performance for Donovan Mitchell. And then Clay had 54. Good for Clay,
well, I'm glad the
Love Clay.
Celtics weren't the only one that got a good Clay game this year.
Oof.
right? Yeah, big game, and then Kevon Looney hit a game winner. Atlanta in shambles. Atlanta. Is
Yeah, we
not
were talking
having a
about him
good time.
yesterday. Well,
Yikes.
you got a rat at the helm. What are you going to do? That's what happens to you.
Oh man. King of the
Creating
Rats.
turmoil in the locker room with your coach and nobody agrees with you. I mean, we did the
Wait.
short. It's in the short. Go watch the short. Rat
Seriously,
behavior.
though? Did he
You haven't heard
actually?
this?
No, I
I think
saw
that
that
was the
McMillan
story.
was like under fire, and then like there was kind of like talks of him maybe potentially just deciding to resign. But
Steve Pett reported on it first.
I
He
love
said
Bo Pett. I love
it's a
Bo
very
Pett so
toxic
much. So good.
situation right now. It's been going on for about a month now. It looks like it's getting worse. When they win, everything is fine. Everyone's happy for a minute, but when they lose, it gets messy. Instead of trying to figure it out, there's a lot of blame being thrown around. These are like quotes people said to him, like he's heard. I just know there's a big problem between the two. His father's involved. Trey's trying to get Nate canned. He doesn't like the coach. The coach doesn't like him. And other players have issues with Trey also. It's just a mess. It's just the whole thing in Atlanta is really bad.
Rat. Looks
So,
it. Acts it.
What have I
rat.
said about Trey?
What
I
have you
forget. What
said?
did he say?
That he's never gonna win a fucking championship.
Yeah,
he's never
yeah.
gonna be
There
the
you
main
go.
guy on a championship team. Yeah, that's not.
Everything coming up, Tim?
I'm not saying it will. It's still very early, but like Atlanta
he
had
needs to go
one
to Atlanta.
fluke season.
I think he should
One
go to
fluke
Miami.
season.
I feel like that'd be a good spot for him.
He needs to be surrounded by good defenders, and he needs to not be the top guy. He needs to have someone who's going to alpha him. And actually, going to Miami would be
Butler.
hilarious. Jimmy Butler would be
Right.
like, "Oh yeah, you think you're good?" He's going to just drive through his chest at one
What would
point
that
during
trade look like?
practice.
It'd
Oh,
have to be something
God.
like Kyle Lowry, Max Strus, I don't know,
Picks.
Caleb Martin and picks. And if
Yeah.
I'm Atlanta, I'm not saying I don't like it. So I don't know.
Just a
We
ton
shall
of
see.
picks though, because you have to take on that Lowry deal.
Yeah,
Tell you what.
the Lowry deal is tough.
You want
That
to talk
is
about
a
picks?
tough pill.
I knew this was coming.
Here we go.
Pick of the night, presented by Smash the Odds at Smash Odds on Twitter. Follow them for daily free picks. Pay for the premium picks. Get the premium winnings. Their pick tonight, first half total over 117.5. That means both OKC and Boston score more points than that total. My pick, Marcus Smart double-double at plus 465. Maybe don't throw a whole unit on that, but I think it's a decent bet. We talked about it earlier in the show. Marcus traditionally plays pretty well against OKC. He went to school in Oklahoma. You could see a big game from him tonight. Bonus pick, if you can get it, if it's a prop. This is from the Spino. Grant Williams over 1 tech. Grant gets a tech. He's
Is
got
that
his
an actual
lady
bet out
reffing
there?
tonight. I don't know if it is. I know certain places you can probably get that, but
Oof.
not mine. Jack, Tim, any thoughts? Any picks of your own?
Derek White and Grant Williams threes.
Mhm.
Easy. Those are the go-tos, and for me at least.
What are they looking at?
Over
1.5?
1.5. Yeah, for each of them plus money. I think that's a very good
Those
bet.
are the
I'm very happy
picks.
with it.
I'm hoping to
Rebounds,
figure it
though.
out.
Al Horford rebounds over 6.5 isn't bad, especially with all the guys out.
With Rob out
for
too,
OKC.
yeah.
Yeah.
He probably should get
Don't
some
hate
more
that.
running. Yeah.
Andrew saying over 30 for Tatum. That's good. Do we want to do a few trivias while we're here?
Yes. Do
Sure.
it.
Tim, I don't know if you've seen this yet. Let me get the excuse me, the deck
I know
out.
that you guys are working on getting trivia back together.
Yes, that's not this.
That's
My uncle
coming
for
up soon.
Christmas. My uncle for Christmas got me card deck. Who's the man? And it gives you 5 questions. There's one for 5 points, 4 points, excuse me, so on and so on. And Sam and I have been doing them on streams and stuff, so we'll do 3.
Okay.
You'll catch on. And put your guess in the private chat. So put your, if you're on the side, just go to brand so you can't see the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, or the private chat. Hold up, I'm gonna sneeze for a second. Turn my camera off.
It's gonna be a messy one.
Where'd he go? Is he lagging? It's
No,
not me.
No, he needed to
Sorry.
sneeze.
No, I'm kidding. I'm being a dick.
Yeah. Okay. So, we've done a few of these, so we'll just go through them. We're not looking at the chat right now. We're not looking. Put your answer in private chat when you want to guess. But for 5 points, named Gatorade California of the year. Sorry, named Gatorade California Player of the Year his senior season at Oakland Technical High School. Could be anything. So I'm not going to
This is
guess.
Boston history, right?
They've played for the
These
Celtics.
are all like any player that's played for the Celtics.
Doesn't have to be.
For
like,
reference,
a
I got this for
superstar.
Christmas. I've had everything from Tommy Heinsohn to Tristan Thompson. So any player that's played for the Celtics.
That's a crazy.
You don't have
one.
to guess now because that's for 5 points, and we'll go to 4 points, 3 points.
Okay.
So
Okay.
for 4 points, I assume no one wants to make their guess now.
No guess.
For 4 points, named first team All Pac-10 as a freshman and a junior at Cal, missing his sophomore year with a knee injury and skipping his senior year to enter the draft. Okay,
I still don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I had a guess, but I don't think it makes sense with the college timeline. We want to go to 3 points.
3.
Tim, 3. All right. As a second-year pro, scored a career-high 25 points and grabbed 11 rebounds in a January 2008 win over the Heat, in which the Celtics were missing both Kevin Garnett and Ray Allen. So second-year player in 2008, 25 points, 11 rebounds. This is tough. I don't think I know it still. I think I'm going to have to go to 2 points. Thoughts?
I'm not.
Did someone put their
yet,
guess?
but
Tim, you put
Tim
your guess?
I did.
Okay, for 2 points for me and Sam. Scored 21 points in just 15 minutes to help the Celtics beat Lakers in Game 2 of the 2008 NBA Finals.
I know who it is.
I am lost. I am notoriously terrible at these, so I'm going to go to my 1-pointer.
Oh, you're
6'8"
probably
forward.
right.
6'8" forward who suffered a torn ACL in Game 2 of Boston's 2009 playoff series. Okay, yeah, I didn't guess it because I actually saw the answer. So I got no points. That is brutal.
2.
Let's see. Let's see. You got it, Leon Poe.
Leon
Yep.
Poe.
Leon Poe. Let's see. Chat. No, I don't think chat got it. Nobody in chat. Not Rondo. Not Edney. Not Tatum. No clue. There we go. All right. We'll do a couple more, or we can do one.
We can do one more.
All right.
Let's do
How
one
many
more.
points? Sam, do you get 2?
I got 2.
All right. None. For
And
me,
landed
none for-
with Rob out. I'm not sure. We'll see.
Alrighty. 5 points. Ignore that alarm. I have to post something in a second.
Oh,
We
that
can do this later.
triggered me.
Sorry. All right. For 5 points,
War.
played for 8 different teams during his 15-year NBA career.
15 years.
Long career. Long career.
Okay.
4 points. Thoughts? 4 points.
Yeah, I don't have anything yet.
4 points. All right. Selected to play in the NBA All-Star Game just once in 2004 as a member of the Minnesota Timberwolves. I know it. Sam, you putting your guess in too?
Yeah, I'm not cheating. I swear to God.
I
Like,
know.
I
Okay.
had it.
We all
think
got
we
it at
all
4
know it.
points.
Yeah.
Chat.
Sam Cassell.
Sam Cassell. There we go. Okay, we can wrap up there though. Anything else you guys want to say before we get out of here?
No, that was fun. I like that.
Jack and I back tomorrow. What do you think? 6:30, 7 o'clock, Jack? Let's do 7.
Yes, as I sneeze again. That is good. I couldn't turn the camera off in time for that one. Yeah, 7 works for me. No, it was not Cantor, Phil. It was Mr. Sam Cassell. But Tim, anything you want to say?
No. Hopefully we get a dub tonight. It'd be nice to see some shots go down, especially. I want to see some guys get
Be
some threes
cool.
together. Bench has been struggling. I want Sam Hauser to get his stuff together. I want Brogdon to have a good shooting
call.
night. Just a couple guys need to get a good game, and that's really all it is.
Yeah, I need some vitamins. I need to take my vitamins.
Some
Take my
vitamin
Advil.
C's.
Yeah, exactly. I knew you were gonna make that joke. My flu game, exactly, Ben. My flu game. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate it. Like Sam said, we'll be back tomorrow for a live stream. So tune in.
Come
then.
hang out.
Yep. Check us out on TikTok,
Bring
Instagram, Twitter,
questions.
and Facebook.
Argue
How
with
about them
Jack.
C's? How about them Celtics? Subscribe on YouTube. Make sure to subscribe there. We appreciate the support. And yeah,
Yes.
we're here 30 minutes for every Celtics game, and we'll be here live tomorrow for a live stream. So catch you guys then. Peace out.
Cheers.